We make around $26,641 from YouTube on our main channel. And it might surprise you to find out that we don't actually make a single dime of that money from AdSense, brand deals, etc. We don't do any outreach. We don't sit around and wait for sponsorships. It's really just a simple system that we have set up that runs through YouTube to help make sales automatically. And the thing is that most creators don't even realize that this income stream through YouTube even exists. But by the end of this video, you'll not only know what it is, I'm also going to walk you through exactly how to set it up for yourself, even if you're a brand new YouTube creator. Let's dive in. All right, so I know you're patiently waiting. What is the big secret to making over $26,000 per month from YouTube without depending on things like views, ads, sponsorships, etc.? Drumroll, please. The answer is digital products. So there are a few different types of digital products that you can sell, and I'm going to walk through each of those here in a sec. First off, we have things like ebooks. These are a little bit more of your low ticket item, but on the plus side, they're really fast to create. This could be things like how to save your first $10,000. The second type of digital product is workshops. These could be either live or recorded trainings that people are paying to attend. So this is where you're going to be teaching on a topic that you know a lot about. It's kind of like a webinar, basically. There are also things like courses. What's great about courses is that they are evergreen, meaning you could sell it year round. It's not specific to a certain time of year, and it can really have a big step-by-step transformation. And lastly, there are memberships. And what's great about this is it actually really builds a community of people that are also really passionate about whatever it is that you're teaching within your membership site. I've seen memberships for things like health communities, mom communities, or even YouTube communities and building, groups here on YouTube. And by the way, if you want to learn our entire process for creating and selling digital products, along with copy scripts, Canva templates, and other done-for-you tools, make sure you check out our new free training linked down in the description box. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, why should I even, spend the time building, investing in a digital product when I'm already here on YouTube? Why not just, continue to build my community here? But the reality is that digital products do have a leg up on AdSense and brand deals. Here's why. You own your digital products, you control your digital products, and most importantly, it's extremely scalable and it's reliable. What's great about digital products as opposed to Google AdSense, for example, instead of getting paid $2, $10, $12 for every 1,000 views you get on YouTube, yes, it is that significant of a ratio, we can actually make anywhere from $40 to $500 per sale. So because of this, YouTube is actually more of our search engine and digital products are our income engine. Together, it creates an unbeatable combo. Now, if you're thinking, well, what would I actually sell? The good news is that is actually the easy part. The best digital products come from answering this. What result can I help people get? Start out by asking yourself a few questions. For example, what do people already ask me about? What have I solved in my own life that other people are also probably struggling with? What's one transformation that I've had that someone else would pay to shortcut? Here are a few examples for you. If you're the type of person where somebody is constantly asking you where you come up with your workout plans, how you stay in such good shape, that could be your digital product idea. Maybe you create an ebook or a course around building your own workout regimen, building your own meal plan, etc., for people to then create those things for themselves. In fact, our founder, Molly, actually created an ebook for photographers. This was her first digital product. And the ebook was really focused around helping photographers find more clients. It made over $500,000 in sales. And what's really cool about it is that it was only 13 pages long. So this just really goes to show that you don't have to have a super complex idea, super complex business model. You don't need to go launch 20 different things. Come up with one idea of something that people are already asking you about, create a short and simple ebook around it, and start selling. Remember that you don't need to be the top expert in the field in order to start selling a digital product. You just need to be one step ahead of the next person. And again, focus on solving one real problem for them. All right, now let's talk about how you can actually create your digital product and validate it before you actually even build it. Spend time creating it. So first, you're going to pick your idea. For example, it could be a 60-minute workshop on X. Then you're going to write a sales page on the transformation, basically what people could expect to achieve and gain out of using or buying this product, this workshop. Then you're going to set a date. Pick a date that is a couple of weeks out, maybe 3, 4, 5 weeks out. So that way you can first get sales on it. And once you start getting sales, then you actually start spending the time working on and creating the product. Then that gives you however many weeks you said, 3, 4, 5 weeks to actually create the product between launching it, talking about it, selling it versus actually creating the product. You're also going to have a checkout link, of course, on your landing page, and then you're going to start sharing it on your YouTube channel. So again, you're really just selling access to your workshop, your course, your ebook before you even create it. And by doing this, you're actually validating your idea, making sure that this is something that people would actually buy before you sit down and spend hours, a whole weekend, a week, whatever, actually creating this product. This will just save you time, give you proof that people actually want the product, and lets you get paid to create instead of guessing what people want. And if you want to learn our entire process for creating and selling digital products, as well as copy scripts, Canva templates, make sure you check out our completely free masterclass linked down in the description box. So getting those first few sales is where everything changes. Here's how to do it fast. Record a short YouTube video helping people with the exact problem that your digital product is going to solve. In the video, mention something like, if you want more help with this, I'm hosting a live workshop on X, whatever the topic is, and you can sign up using the link below. Then of course, you're going to have your link to sign up down in your description box or pinned in your top comment. And you can also share this information with your email list if you have one. But by doing this and leveraging YouTube, you're actually already attracting your target customer by creating a video within the niche, solving a problem, giving people a little bit of a taste of what it is that you're going to help them do, whether that be, figuring out their health and fitness journey, figuring out how to make money online, passively, etc. Whatever it is, create a video on that niche. You're giving them a little bit of tidbit of information. So then when they do go and actually check out and buy your workshop, your ebook, etc., then they're actually going to get a much more thorough, deep dive, step-by-step guide into how to do this. The reality is that you don't actually need a big audience to do this. Even if you have just 10 people buy your workshop, and let's say you price it at $47, not that high, that's already $470. And by doing it through this system, this method that we've been talking about, you just made almost $500 validating an idea before you even spent a minute investing your own time working on it. You don't need to wait months in order to kick this off. Your first sale can come this week. Now you might be wondering, okay, I've created a really great product, but how can I continue to sell this 24/7 without continuously marketing it, continuously advertising it, spending money on ads, continuously just trying to push this product out? So let's talk about step by step how we're going to achieve that. First is we're going to create an evergreen video on YouTube. So this means something that is always going to be relevant to people, that they're always going to be searching for an answer for. For example, people are always going to be curious about how to make more money. So you could create a YouTube video that is going to forever come up in search, always be a popular search item. Next, you're going to build a lead magnet that is going to drive people to your email list. So this can be any sort of freebie, basically something like a checklist, or maybe if you're doing, the meal plan thing, it's, 1 week's free meal plan for beginners, something like that, that just gets people to click on it and sign up for your email list. Then you're going to set up an automated email flow. So you can use a tool or system like system.io that you can actually set up email flows through. So when people then go click on your freebie via finding you on YouTube, they clicked that link in your description box or brought them to the freebie. Then they signed up to your email list through the freebie. And now system.io is going to start sending an automated email flow to them. Throughout your email flow, you're going to be talking about solving this problem for them, continuing to provide resources, and ultimately you're going to pitch your paid product. This is when you would then be trying to sell your recording of your workshop, your paid ebook, a mini course, etc. And then you're just going to rinse and repeat with new videos that you create on YouTube, continue to create these kind of evergreen, always searchable topics, direct people to your freebie list, then set up an email flow that then gets them to hopefully check out and buy. In fact, from our main channel, we've made thousands of dollars per month from videos that are, 6+ months old because they are continuing to get views over time. With this process, you set up the system once, you build a funnel with YouTube traffic and email flows, and it starts to just generate and snowball for you over time. And that is a secret to making passive income. And if you want to learn our entire process for creating and selling digital products, as well as things like Canva templates, copy scripts, and other done for you tools, we do have a free masterclass. So I will link that down in the description box as well as the pinned comment. So there you have it. That is the exact step-by-step system that we use to make over $26,000 per month from YouTube without using Google AdSense, brand deals, sponsorships, etc. It's purely just a digital product system that is rinse and repeat and flowing on autopilot. And the best part is that truly anybody could build this system and set it up and start making passive income. The truth is, you don't need millions of views to do this. You just need one great product, a little bit of strategy, and the commitment to start. All right, well, now that you know how we made $26,641 per month on YouTube without relying on AdSense, you might be wondering how we can make over $9,000 per week selling ChatGPT digital product. But how do you do that? Well, it all starts by watching this video, because when you pair that with what you just learned in this video, it is even more powerful. Thanks, and I will catch you in the next one.